we go. Hello, hello. Welcome to Condition by Kia. Happy Monday morning. Hope you had a good, fun weekend. Getting my shoulders ready. Today is going to be chest and triceps. My original plan was to do some legs and shoulders today, but I decided to go for a pretty long run over the weekend with a leg workout. And my legs are actually quite sore, so I figured I might need another day. So I'm just going to do tomorrow's legs and shoulders, hopefully. This is a pretty nice, relaxing warm-up right here. Just getting my shoulders ready for that motion. And twist all the way back, so I reach, and then twisting all the way back, giving those abs a little bit of motion as well as the shoulders. And the other side. Nearly there with the warm-up. Me up, rotate, down, down, up, rotate, down, and down. This is a really good one for shoulder mobility, especially if you have shoulders that kind of crack and pop a little. This one will kind of help move the synovial fluid around the joints, helping you to have better movement, not only in your workout, but around surrounding your day as well. And then from here, extend out, pull back, in, no, back to the T, extend out, and back to the T. Just a few of these. I'm going to really make sure the shoulders are taken care of here. I don't really have shoulders that crackle and pop. I just like to prevent that because I don't want shoulders that crackle and pop. So I include shoulder mobility movements just to ease it up on my mind. So my first one I'm going to do is going to be a dumbbell chest fly. And that one I'm going to use my 20-pound dumbbells for. So if you don't have a bench and you're working out with me, you can always roll up a yoga mat or even a towel, as long as it's a pretty thick towel. And you can just roll that up underneath your spine and it'll work pretty similar. I would say as long as you have enough room for your arms for that chest fly, you are all set to go. So starting here, grabbing the 20s. Alignment wise, on top of the chest, and then flying that out. That's 3, 4, 8 so far. This is 13, 14, and 15. All right. Next one's gonna be a crossbody tricep extension. So for this, I'm gonna aim for my 15 first and see how I do. This one can be done flat on the floor or with a yoga mat rolled up underneath your back as well. Nice deep breath. And this one, you're starting with the dumbbell kind of lined up above this shoulder here. So the arm that's holding the dumbbell that's where it's starting with the lineup. Rotate your wrist so that way it's at a 45 degree. Aim for the opposite shoulder and bring it back. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I think 15 is a good weight. At 12 so far. 13, 14, 15. Really trying to make sure I don't get my mic in any way right there. So if I did, sorry about that. I feel like I did twice there. Halfway there, that's 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, chest flies one more time. Nice deep breath. Shaking that off for just a moment. I'm going to jump right back into those chest flies again. There we go. Dumbbells lined up above the chest. Whew, 7 there. 10. 15 right there. Okay. Cross body. Tricep extensions are the next ones. Grabbing my dumbbell here. Starting lined up above the shoulder. Angle the hand to 45 to that shoulder and right back up again, getting those triceps. 6 so far. 7, 8, 13, 14, 15. Swapping hands. 45 degrees on this hand to that shoulder and back. It's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And ooh, one more round, chest flies. Nice deep breath here. All right. Grabbing the dumbbells. And And here we go. One more of these. It's about 9 right here. 10, 12, 13, 15 there. Cross body, shoulder, triceps. One more time. All right, there we go. 45-degree on the hand. And aiming towards that shoulder. $14 and $15 there. Other side. 1, 8 so far. 9, 10. I got 5 more. 14 there. 15. And all the way back up. All right, for my second set, I'm going to put this bench up to an incline. About there should be good. So I'm going to do incline press in just a moment here. Do I catch my breath? All right, so incline press. I'm going to go with my 20s. From here, you want to imagine the dumbbells are like a bar. That's if you're following along here. And you want to keep your arms right here when they come back instead of pulling back in. So right here, down, and like a barbell, you want to keep your hands in that same position. Ten right there. I'm gonna alternate arms just for fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Next, I'm gonna do dumbbell overhead extensions. I'm debating if I should use 10s or 15s right now. I'm thinking the 10s, maybe. But let me try 15s first. Always good to try the heavier. Test yourself a bit. So I'll do that. I'll test myself a bit here. 15s, and then if I feel good, I'm gonna keep it. If I'm not feeling like I can't keep the form, I'll probably drop to my 10s. But pretty much laying back, aiming towards the back of the ears to get that full range of motion. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the 15s work just fine. 11, 12, 13, 15 there. There we go. 15s are good for that one. I'm going to jump right back to that bench press. 10 together, 10 alternating. Nice deep breath first. It's always good when you can start to feel that fire building up in your arms. Okay, 10 together, 10 alternating. Ah, 10 there, 10 alternating. There it is. I do like doing those 10 alternating ones. It really makes you flex out on your core. Like a little bit of core mixed in with it. Got the tricep extensions coming up. Catching my breath for a moment. Those ones are whew. All right, here we go. Seven, that's halfway. $12, 13, 15 there. Back to those chest presses in just a moment. 10 together, 10 alternating. Letting the blood flow. Letting the sweat roll. All right, here we go. In position, 10 both, 10 alternating. Nine, 10, and then the alternating. Squeezing the abs. Ten right there. And setting those down. A nice deep breath. Got the triceps in just a moment here. Oh, and you definitely feel the fire in. Nice and deep within the shoulders and the chest. Definitely why I like those. One more of these. And then I got some cable work coming up. 15s at the ready. Here we go. Starting up here. Towards the ears and right back. Seven, 8, that's halfway, and I'm already feeling these pretty good. 5 more. Ooh, 15 there. Dropping those off to the side. My next bit is with cables. So I'm just going to rotate my bench out of the way for a moment. Move my dumbbells to the side here because I'm not quite done with these. But if you are following along and working out with me, if you don't have a door anchor, you can always do these same movements with a regular cable. Give you a really quick alternative. So if you have just regular cables and a handle, this first move that I'm doing is like an upward chest fly. So you're going to step on the cable with one foot, step through it with the other, bring it up like a letter Y, and bring it back down. It's an upward chest fly. So I'm going to be using my door though. So my door anchor for that one. I'm thinking I guessed the right weight here. I want to say I did this weight last time. I have a 50 and a 20 on there, so 70 in all. But with the door anchor, cables, the tension sometimes feels different than what the weight says. Okay, this may or may not be a bit much. Let's find out. Good for biceps though, for sure. Yeah, I already tired my arms out quite a bit. I think I'm just gonna stick with my 50. So I know I did a pretty good burn with my biceps, or not biceps, with the dumbbells. I did a pretty good burn with the dumbbells already. Yeah, feels slightly a bit too light, but that's okay. I'm gonna go for it. 5 here. 10 so far. $15 there. I think I'm gonna keep the same weight for the opposite one. If it feels too light, I'll add that green one back in. But if you're not using a door anchor, you're using regular cables. That is for those of you following along. It's very similar. The only difference is you're just gonna step on the cables like that, about shoulder width, and then from here, it's gonna be kickbacks. Kind of maneuvering the handle so that way you can really feel those triceps. But I'm gonna use my door anchor. Getting into position here. Elbows locked in. 1, 2, 10 here. I'm going to alternate, switch arms. Keep on going. That's 12. 17, 18, 19, 20. Setting those down. It's a nice little burn on the triceps there. After I catch my breath, back to the upward cable chest fly. So whether that's standing on the cable and stepping through, or the door anchor. That's how I know my muscles are getting tired when I start to fumble with my words a little. One more deep breath here. And taking it up in 3, 2, 1. 15 there. All right. Got those kickbacks, whether you're standing on a cable or using the door anchor. Arms together first and then alternating. Locking those elbows back. Half squat, or quarter squat, I should say. Kick it back. Ten right there, alternating next. That's 10 right there, 10 more. Really feel that burn. 18, 19, 20. Okay. Nice little breather for a moment. And it's going to be jumping right back in it in just a moment. One more of each of those. After a nice deep breath here. Opening and closing the palm really just to keep the blood flow moving. And of course, keeping my back posture nice and straight. Got one more of these. All right, 15 and 3, 2, 1. Here I go. And so far. There. Trick with cables is you always want to make sure that you don't let them get loose. You got to keep them in the tight, so that way they keep the tension. Ooh, my music stopped here. Let me just push play real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, and here we go. Both, then alternating. Chin right there. Nine, 10. I'm at 18, 19, 20. I'm gonna set those over to the side. Using my bench one more time. I think let's move these out of the way though. So the next one, I'm gonna put my bench flat. So if you are following along, again, if you have no bench, yoga mat or rolled up towel, even a foam roller works too. I've used a foam roller before and it actually felt pretty decently good. Yeah, space. All right. With my 20s, I'm gonna be doing narrow chest press. Really targeting it on the chest and triceps together. So from here, dumbbells come in close to the sides and back up. Six so far. I'm thinking 10 together, 10 alternating. Ten right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Okay, got the standing single arm overhead tricep extension with the split stance. And as my arms are starting to feel it, I may or may not drop to a 10. But I want to see how I feel with the 15 first. So, from here, make sure I have some space for my feet. Getting into a split stance. Nice deep breath first. Give me 10 for each side. Knees are unlocked. 1, 2, I got 5 there. Let me swap to this. I'll do 5 for the other side too. That's 8, 9, 10. I swapped because I noticed my form wasn't that great. I wasn't keeping the same range of motion, so I figured dropping weight is a better option. I could probably keep going without arm, but to keep it even. And 10 there. Okay. Got that tricep press one more time. Nice deep breath. Here we go. 10 both, 10 alternating. There. 9, 10. Okay. Got the triceps one more time. After a nice deep breath, of course. My first round, I did 5 with the 15s, 10 with the 10s. Let's see how I do this round. Starting with the arm that I had to drop with first. 3, 4, 5. My arms are definitely starting to feel it now. 8, 9, 10. Woo. The burn on the triceps. No joke. Good though. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready for that drop weight. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Got more. One more at the tricep press here. 10 both. 10 alternating. After a nice deep breath, of course. I'm going to jump right into it. Both arms up. 1, 2, 3. 8 so far. 10. Now the alternating with the ab squeeze. And 10 right there. Triceps, one more time. Gotta catch my breath just for a quick moment, and then jump right into those triceps right after. Starting with the right side, the one that burns out a little faster right now. So split stance. And 5 here, and then dropping to the 10. Okay, here we go. Whew, my tricep is on fire. I got 5 more. Five right there. Other side. Here we go. Five right there. And 10 right there. Whew. Now I get to stretch it out. First, let me move my bench here so I have some stretch space. Well, for those of you watching and following along, I just want to say thank you for joining me. And if you only caught a part of it, I invite you to check out my YouTube channel, because I do upload all these videos over to YouTube, so you can work out with me at whatever time is convenient for you. As well as I invite you over to my Instagram. Feel free to give me a follow, comment on any of my posts, and let me know that you watched me or follow me right over here. I can give you a follow back. Take that arm up and over. Then also go ahead and check out my website if you ever want to check out my book that I wrote. I wrote a book all about vegetables and how they help you lose weight. And pretty much I included all the methods that I used to help me lose 25 pounds. So if that sounds interesting to you, feel free to check that out. arms up. Reaching up as high as I can here. One arm stretching up, elbow down on the other. Swapping. Bringing that up. Both arms out like a T. Rotate the wrist and pull back. And roll it out. Well, I'm going to call it right there. But thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have an awesome, wonderful rest of your Monday. I'll be here tomorrow, 7:30, probably doing legs and shoulders. So I will see you then. Have an awesome and wonderful day, everyone.